Sitting in my living room one time, working, like I always do, half listening to the Orange County Housewives. And at the very moment I was supposed to, I looked up and I saw that one of the housewives had one of my shirts on, one of my from my apparel line, Elegant Badass, she was wearing. At the very moment, so I was listening to them, but I was not watching the show. I was working. But when I was supposed to look up, I saw it, and I used this method to have that happen. Number one, I knew what I wanted. I wanted my shirts to be seen. I wanted her to wear it. You know, whether or not I thought I was going to see it or not, I didn't know. I would have loved to have seen her share it on her social media, as I saw her do that with other things that she got, earrings, and then she would tell the company, and I was disappointed for a moment when I didn't see my shirt being worn. I didn't really understand the whole influencer thing. Maybe those people paid her, I don't know. But I never saw her wear the shirt on her social media to promote it, I guess. Not that I was expecting her to promote it, but it just would have been really fun for her to be wearing it. But there was one time I was working, just sitting at my computer, and I was half listening. The show was on. I was just listening to it. And I looked up at the very moment, and she was actually wearing it on the show. Wearing it on the show. And I got to see it. I immediately knew that that was my fabric. After being disappointed a little bit by not seeing her share it on her social media, I let it go. I dropped it. I'm like, just because I drop it doesn't mean I canceled the manifestation. That's the key, not to care anymore, not to want it, not to see it, not to search for it, not to look for it, not to strangle it. It's to drop it, which is challenging sometimes when we feel like we need something to make us happy or to be in a different position than when what we're experiencing right now. The key that happened when I didn't see it on the social media, because my mind only saw it happening one way. I saw her promoting other items on her social media. So I thought that's how my shirt was going to be seen. Oh, no. Remember, we amplify. Everything that we say is amplified. The universe amplifies it. So I got better. I got 10x exposure because she wore it on the show. She wore it on the show. That's what you do. You know what you want. You order it. You would never go to a restaurant and get served a meal if you didn't order it, right? If you didn't know what you want. If they don't know what you want, they can't serve it to you. If the universe and God doesn't know what you want, it can't serve it to you in the way that you're expecting it. Number two, allow it to come from wherever. Allow your avenues of delivery to be, doesn't matter how it gets delivered. It does not matter how it's going to get delivered, who's going to bring it, what direction they're going, what kind of car they're driving or truck they're driving. That doesn't matter. We just are expecting it to be at our door. Number three, drop it. Drop it. And drop it. Like, who cares? Who cares about it? Who cares about it? Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. And then move on. Move on with your day. Move on with more desires. Do something fun. But don't concentrate on it anymore unless you're going to activate it more in the scenes that we talk about, which is a whole nother video. If you want a scripting and manifesting coaching call, then message me and I will get you hooked up with that.